All right, let's actually get on with a new mission here. So, I've warmed up. I basically know what I'm doing. Yeah, the last time I played this was months ago, and I wanted to get my I want to take a look at this. Defeat 50 seed using villagers. Villagers to 2 different roles. So I could actually get this one. Get some more upgrade materials. But let's do a new one. Ominous Presence Challenge. This might unlock some new roles anyway, which is what I'm looking for. Alright, prepare and go forth. This looks slightly different. Oh, and I can heal them. Okay. So we'll keep that in mind. We only had one mission that had an objective of, like... Oh, we've got some kind of treasure. Just a bunch of crystals, some rations. Okay. God, this game is so pretty and also kind of creepy. I'm not big on, like, mythological Japan as a setting in a lot of cases, just in the same way that I'm not big on most other mythological settings. Alright, hold up. I goofed it. Give me a second. But I think this does a really good job with it. Okay, so what am I doing? This looks like it might be a boss fight or a survival. Kamitachi. Alright, buddy. Okay, yeah, this is 100% like a proper boss fight that I can't hit well. Okay. I gotta remember it. That's how I block. I see. Yeah, my decision to have a bunch of archers is probably a correct one, except for the fact that this guy is just going to bully them. Ow. Oh. So the trick is I'm actually supposed to lure it into hitting me. I block. Yeah, so I lure it into hitting me, I block, and then it stuns it out of it. Wait. Not that. Oh, damn it. I think I missed. No, got him. Stun an enemy by depleting its resist gauge with certain attacks, such as super guard attacks. Damage delivered to a stun seed is greatly increased. Well, I pulled off that fire move at a very good time. Question mark. Okay, he's mad. Yeah, so I don't have to be... I have omnidirectional blocking, which is extremely helpful. Oop. I don't know if I knocked him down, but we do need to take out these guys before I do too much. Damn it. Oh! He got his thing blocked. Yeah, he got his like, weird scythe arms stuck in the ground. Sick. And we get a... Oh, a new roll. And one of the other reasons why I wanted to do a full playthrough on this one is I'm really looking for short games. Games that don't take... Okay, Ascetic Mask. Barrier will slow down the movement of any seed that touches it. So having one of those wouldn't be a bad idea. And the plaque for that guy and some more Mitsubi. Okay. So we did not beat him within a minute and 30. But that's kind of to be expected. I'll have to come back and do a number of these objectives at later dates. Probably, I think what I'm going to do is, well, I've got at least a little bit that I can do. What I will probably do is just periodically go until I kind of hit a stumbling block, and then it's like, okay, now we roll back. 10 crystals. Well, that's a little on the weak side, but that's okay. Okay, Archer. Greatly increases their health. Sure. Yeah, I want to get my archers up to maximum, because greatly increases their attack power, and then can now ready their bow and unleash 2 consecutive arrows. Depletes the enemy's resist gauge. I don't know if that's a special move I have to activate, or if it's just something that goes. I mean, no, I should probably just periodically save the game. Because it would not do to mess up. Okay. So confirm repairs. Hey, they're done. So yeah, between missions, we can do very light town building here. And so they will build stuff and give me rewards as I fix up their living situations. So for example, completing this gets me an Emma plaque. I don't know what an Emma plaque does, but it gets me one. Bunny. If I can see it. There we go. What kind of games are you looking for? I got a few you've been playing that you can share links to. Yeah, oh, we're done with this one. So, for the most part, I'm looking for, like, small AA games. Or, like, unique indies. The kinds of games I'm looking for are stuff like, I mean, Orb of Creation, Lobotomy Corporation, Kunitsu-Gami. Things that are not mainstream enough that everybody's played them and doesn't want to watch them again. Small enough that it's not just like a big mainstream title that everybody's seen and played before. Like how much do people really want to watch me play Skyrim, for example? Maybe some people, especially have had a gimmick, but it feels like those games have been kind of done to death. Let's see. Get a little man if I beat it within? I don't know. I'll have to come back. Because I think we get to keep all of our extra dudes. So let's go here. This cold, dark cave along the Great Shrine Passage is said to be the dwelling of ancient insects that infested nearby villages. Save the 5 villagers. Shed light on the darkened Yuan Cavern. Sure. But yeah, I'm always open for suggestions for, like, older great games that I might have missed or never finished. My problem is a lot of the games that, like, I really want to play are not... Okay, let's leave her here. Because I think we want to purge these, because this is how I get extra villagers. Okay, can only target sea that are illuminated by lanterns. Keep the positions of light sources and villagers in mind when fighting. Okay, villagers can be commanded to light lanterns to illuminate dark areas. So this is one. That's useful to know. The Lobotomy Corporation is far from a short game, though, but it's certainly unique. I think for me, it's the uniqueness matters more than the shortness, but I do prefer... Oh, there's a snake! Oh, that was terrifying looking, frankly. Let's see. Just gonna have them light. I don't actually know what I'm looking for here, apart from just, like, wanting to purge all of these things and grab as many as I can. But yeah, Lobotomy Corporation was like a 30-40 hour game. I think it's mostly just a... like I had said before I started this, I've been feeling very bleh about a lot of video games nowadays just because there's a lot of just copy pasta. Okay, copy pasta is maybe not the right word. There's a lot of games that are just the same game over again. You know, again and again. So, what's a good example of this? Anything following like Slay the Spire or Vampire Survivors is probably the easiest possible example I can think of. Where possibly good games on their own right, but they're just so painfully derivative that I just have no will to play them. And even within that, most of them I don't know. Like, I don't want to be too judgy when it comes to games, but it really does feel like there's just a lot of games that are made entirely for the purpose of, I'm just going to extend this a little further. Because I want to stop her at the barrier, at the very least. A lot of games are just kind of made for the purpose of capitalizing on, like, whatever the trend is with no real thought or care to the genre or conventions. Or even, like, what's been done before, because, I don't know, I'm just tired of it, man. Dottage is amazing if you haven't tried it. Ooh, yeah, Dottage and... I did like Moon Sigil Atlas a lot. Both were fantastic. Mentioned Lobotomy Corporation. Did you play the other Project Moon games? I am halfway through Rowena. That opens this up, gets me a treasure. I'm halfway through Rowena. It's actually going to be one of those where I'm... So, I guess if you're not aware, the videos I'm recording here on stream and off stream, a lot of my, like, series-based content is going to end up on YouTube on my secondary channel, WanderVods, now. Because the full series content wasn't working too hot on... Okay. I don't know how I can switch these guys' role exactly. So we'll pull them up and then we'll go from there. Okay, change role. Just grab at least one of the shrine guys. And then keep the rest to archers, because I can be the frontliner. And then this is well illuminated, should be fine. Let's see. Rowena was way too long. Good game, though. I think my problem is I wish Rowena had an easy mode. I couldn't get into the orb worship. Honestly, understandable. This is going to be the next WanderVod series that starts tomorrow. I would have put it up today, but I was indecisive, because yeah, I wanted to do this, I want to do Mega Man Legends, I want to do Phantom Brigade, and I want to do... Okay. Do I actually want to... No. I have to guard this side. There's no light source. Oh, there's a light source over here. Damn it. I didn't even notice it. It's okay. We'll get it after next time. At least that move just rips through all of them. They roll a dice every day and see what to play. Well, I mean, if we're talking about dice, the real problem that I've been having is that I'm like making tabletop RPG modules for fun, and that shit's addictive. You know, the Warhammer bits and whatnot. But I decided to do the Appendix N game jam on itch.io that's going on like right now, as kind of like a personal challenge, because I want to make things, like physical things that I can own and show and showcase and be proud of. Because I wasn't, I didn't have stuff like that really for really my entire career as a YouTuber. I mean, go figure. All my videos are just these ephemeral things that, you know, a data center shuts down and poof, gone. And that feels weird and bad to me. Let's see, do we got more? Oh yeah, we're at the halfway point. I do feel like the nights maybe last a little too long. But it's okay. Let's see. But the other thing with the roll the dice and choose what to play is I'm trying to be consistent with WanderVods. I hate unfinished games. It makes me feel stressed out the more things I have unfinished. And I know that sounds silly, it's just a video game. It shouldn't feel like work, but, I mean, it's my job, so can't escape that. There we go. Yeah, they seem to be doing a pretty good job of keeping them off here. And so... yeah, what I should do is probably just put together a giant list, and if I'm, like, really truly stuck and I don't have anything better to play, I just roll a die and then just try and use that to determine. Or the other thing is just, you know, pre-record a bunch of series, so it's like, oh, you know, I finished Orb of Creation. Okay, let's just, let's see. Yeah, they should be able to take out the flyers on their own, at the very least. Be weird if they couldn't. I'll try and get the melee off of them. Are we good? They're dancing. Nope, we're not done. There we go. Let's see, Rivage will make an amazing game when it comes out later this year. I'm not sure if I recognize that game's name. I'll have to look into that one. Okay, let's go back, because I think we have just enough time for her to get to the gate. And cleanse it before the day goes around. Ever thought about getting a 3D printer? Yes, I have. So the problem is currently I live in a 2-bedroom apartment with terrible ventilation and no good space to put up a machine like that. So I want to buy a house so I can actually have a space for a 3D printer. Specifically, I want to get a 3D printer, a laser cutter, and a really good printer. Even though printer, let's see, slightly reduces the damage retake. I'll think about that one. Because it wouldn't be a bad idea. These guys are so much easier to cleanse than the freaking deer from earlier. Okay, let's fix up all the lanterns in the area. Because I'd missed a couple. Okay. Because having everything brightly lit means I actually can fight in each of these locations. But yeah, so as soon as I have a house with a proper garage, I will be buying, yeah, the 3D printer, the laser cutter, and the good printer, so that I can really start pumping out cool stuff. Because I want to make figurines. I've got some baseline levels of 3D modeling experience. Specifically, on the topic of making Warhammer stuff, I want to make really nice bases for my figurines. I know for like Warhammer, there's all sorts of guides and tutorials for... Okay, please tell me she's just gonna make it. Okay, I think we're good. Maybe we just want to wait until she's in position. And then I should be able to just purge defilement. Sick. You want a resin printer? I don't know if I want a resin printer. I think regular plastic would be probably better, considering I don't want to deal with toxic materials, even if the quality is lower. But worst comes to worst, I just use the 3D printed stuff as a model, and then gesso over it and like kind of carve and reshape on top of that. So do we have a cake? Yeah, okay, this is a 2-part level. Nice. Well, Carve a Spirit Path. I'm pretty confident in my ability to defend her. Stop here. Get her behind a defensive gate, at the very least, and make sure that she's able to move to some degree. Okay, so we do have these side paths that I'm going to have to worry about. And see what I can get into. But no, I'll have to do a lot of research before I actually get the 3D printer. It's mostly just a, like, aspiration. Because... One of my Warhammer armies is the Caradron Overlords, which if you have not... Oh, this might actually be a branching thing. It requires 5. Oy. Okay. Okay, so if you've never looked into AOS, the Caradron Overlords is a faction of very like mercenary dwarves who fly around in like giant sky ships wearing like kind of weird diving armor. They look very cool. I like them a lot. But their airships are kind of unwieldy, and I don't want to put them on these like really complicated flight sticks, because those can fall over and that would be bad. Let's see. Well, I've lit most of the area. Okay, she's back. Uh-oh. Okay. I think we might want to just surround her and stuff. Rather than anything. Okay, can I change this guy's role remotely? No, it doesn't look like it. It's probably this guy. Okay. Do you want to just get a second aesthetic? Probably. Alright, so this is going to be a little messy because what the heck are these guys anyway? Okay. Magical flames enhance other seethed. Enhanced seethed will have increased attack power and movement speed and take less damage when attacked. Well, I've got the big fire thing. Perfect. Laser cut as well. A small FDM 3D printer in a bedroom of my student apartment's not too bad. Like, I'm sure it's something I could make work, but my my apartment is just already so full of... Oh, God. My apartment is already so full of stuff. That... Oh, it's shooting her. Got it. I wonder if there's a secondary gateway that I'm missing. Maybe. I think just maybe a number of them sprinted past. But yeah, my apartment is just so full to begin with that it's like really difficult for me to want to commit to adding more. Like I'm a goofy person that really likes his hobbies, and so I've got Warhammer, I've got Warhammer, I've got a little bit of Magic the Gathering, but I think I'm stopping at this point because holy shit, Wizards of the Coast is just like pure evil nowadays. Let's see. Like between the Pinkertons and the Union busting and like just a bunch of other stuff, it's icky. Let's see. And then, okay, so yeah, Warhammer collection, board game collection, Magic the Gathering, and then also a bunch of tabletop RPGs. Because yeah, I like collecting tabletop RPGs, both as like examples and because I want to play them. So I picked up like Mothership and Mothership and His Majesty the Worm recently, which I'm very excited to play at some point. Okay, get rid of the flyers. Do they have another booster? No. I guess that guy was just lit up for some reason. There we go. 2 flyers running around and some other things. Let's see. And yeah, it's almost daytime, so I think we're in a good spot here. I don't think she even got a hit. Maybe some of my dudes did, but that's not too bad. There we go, and that should be the last wave. Perfect. But yeah, so I just have so many board games at this point that they're kind of covering the floor. Not that bad, we've been culling down. But it's one of those where I live near some board game stores that are extremely good at having, like, incredible deals. And so it's not uncommon where I will walk into my local board game store and there will be like a, you know, solid 9 out of 10 board game just sitting on a shelf for like half price. And it's really hard to say no to that, especially when I do have a number of board games that are, you know, still in the like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 kind of range. Games that I want to play a little bit more of, but don't actually care to like, don't actually care to finish fully. Or, not finish fully, to keep forever, I guess is the easy answer. Oh, so this is going to be where she stops. I think we might actually want to get her to stop here. Because yeah, you can see where her ghost is. That's where she's going to stop by the end of the day. And so, yeah, better to have her here where it's safe-ish. I want to grab one of those for healing purposes-ish. I have so many board games that don't get played. I'm pretty good at playing them. The only immediate problem is just the, Okay. Wait for her to move a little faster. Okay, let's halt. And did these guys finish? Nope, they're almost done. Like, I definitely have some that don't get played often, but I play them often enough that I don't feel too bad about it. And then also, once I've finished painting more of my Warhammer, I will have a lot more time to paint, or not to paint, to play board games. That, and also having enough space. Okay, did they finish? They finished. Huh. Feels like I'm missing something. Okay. Oh, here's one. Here we have to find these defilement to open up those side shrines. So I guess there's just got to be one somewhere that I've missed. Here? No. We already got the one in here. Yeah, one more. Oh, there it is. Oh, literally right here next to these guys. There we go. Now that's open. Yeah, games that haven't left the shelves in years. No, I definitely have some that are kind of in that range. What's one of my oldest ones? Root. Root is one of my oldest. Jump up with great force and teleport to Yoshiro. Takeoff and landing will generate a shockwave that damages nearby seethe. That's fun. I'm not going to equip it though, because I don't think I have enough slots for it. Okay. I'll send an builder up here. Not that we really care, but... Okay. Next up, let's check tutorials. Okay. Spiritual power moves so. What I want is... Yeah, command. I know there's a way you can just command everybody. Move cursor, confirm placement. Commanding Yoshiro. Okay, sends all villagers to attack. Ah, sends them all to Yoshiro's side. That's it. Wait, how do I do it? L2 in the command screen. This is the command screen, ain't it? Okay, confusing. I'll just move them up. Yeah, I think this is good. I think we'll leave it here. Oh, maybe it's one of those that I can only do the defend command from here. That might be the case. But yeah, I picked up a bunch of roots back in the day because I love the illustrator. Like, I think I've been following him before he started doing stuff on leader games. I could be wrong. But like, I love his art, but I never actually have played Root because it requires a decent amount of like player knowledge and some degree of skill. And I don't want to like piss the people off that I play board games with. We played another game recently that required like it had a hefty learning curve, one that I like, but like you literally have to determine your entire strategy for the game with your first 7 cards, and then that's it. You don't get more. And so it's one of those where it's like really cool. I love the idea of it. You have to suffer through your first game of it. As far as I can tell, there is literally no way around that. And that kind of stinks. And so, yeah, my friend was definitely not happy playing that one. Okay, he doing a that. Oh, there it is. What if my character... No, my character doesn't get a bow. I need more, like, reliable ranged attacks. Ow! I was not aware that they could do that. Oh, okay, let's take these guys out. It's the ranged dudes that are a problem. Because the flyers aren't an issue. I've pretty much got my entire setup designed for dealing with flyers. Okay, hold up. It is this guy? I'm gonna bring him back a little bit because he's getting a little bold. They came from behind and then, well, I guess I stabbed them. But I have so many archers that that wouldn't do them any good. I played Root once, was not fun, not the game's fault. The other players decided to spend their whole game sabotaging the third player for no reason. Kind of breeze to the wind. Ooh, yeah. And that's why it's like, I want to play Root, but I feel like if I'm going to be playing Root, I almost kind of have to play it with, like, a group of people that know what they're doing. Okay, this is a lot, but I think the sun's about to rise. You're fine. You didn't even take a hit. Help in the background. Okay. Nope. That's not it. Oh, she's just going automatically. Sick. So now we just wait. Yeah, like, hard, Double Fair Game Spirit Island is great, but it's hard. Oh, yeah. We actually tried recording a video on Spirit Island recently, and, had to delete the footage because it was rough. That's another one of those games with, like, the kind of brutal learning tax. I love it, though. It's such a good game. There we go. Yeah, that's why I want to leave room in my apartment in case I come across any other, like, really good board games that are kind of hard to find. So, like, oh, Chaos in the Old World, or what was something recently that I picked up that was kind of rare? I don't pick up a whole lot of rare old games. There aren't that many of them that I don't already own. Oh, Thunderstone Quest. That was one. Hey, you have an original hero quest. Ooh. Oh, what was the other one? Oh, well, too late. Okay, don't let Yoshiro take any damage. Complete it without lighting any lanterns. What? Okay, we'll come back to that one later. Okay, go back to the base. Oh, is there a base at this one? There is, but let's take a look at these. Because these ones might be ready to turn in at the very least. Okay. Looks like we've got some rewards to pick up. They look like they're done. Now I should check if these build requests are on a per location basis. Because we've been building this one. But yeah, I probably have to go back and check the first town too. Shoot. Oh well. Okay, so I think that's it for this zone. Stage selection. Yeah, so you can actually see if we look at the base, yeah, all we have left is the Jizo statue repairs, whereas this one, cannon statue repairs, but I think we've got it. Yeah, I've played Hero Quest exactly once. My cousins had it. Are these? Yeah, they're done. Perfect. And my cousins had it, and we played it. It was a lot of fun, but I don't know. At the time, I was very much into like D&D 3rd edition. Let's see. Can I actually equip another one of these? No. So yeah, I've got the fire one that does damage. Oh. Oh, this is different. Increases the attack power and movement speed of the villagers in range for a short period of time, or... Oh, that does unequip this one. 2 consecutive ground-based attacks while not very powerful. It's easier to perform, has a short charging period. Yeah, let's go for that. Keep that one around. Okay, next up. Let's see, back to the archer upgrades. They're kind of expensive, but they're worth it. And then, what about the aesthetic? Increases max health, range of the barrier, time that they're slowed, max health, range of the barrier, and along with slowing the movement speed, also damages and lowers their defense. Yeah, so this guy seems pretty good. I'm still going to save up for the archer upgrades, though. Oh, is it a... Oh, these are meso... Oh, so that's what I get if I did the other one. Well, increase the villagers' max health. So is max health. That actually probably is good. I hate the fact that I have to just go past all the ones that I don't have. Increases the light field around. So that's probably how I do the last mission without lighting any lanterns. Let's see. Reduces damage takes from seethe attacks. I think I'm going to grab that because I'm getting hit a little bit more. That seems genuinely probably worth it. Yeah, so these are all the different monsters we've run into. Played Arcs the other night. That was fun. I like Arcs. I like its mechanics. Hey, and that one's completely done. Whatever that does for me. But yeah, Shell and I played one round of Arcs back when it first came out. We have the full thing. I want to play the campaign mode, just haven't had time. But some more crystals. Sweets. What does this do? It's just a dessert. Oh, so I guess we just determined what she eats. Maybe. But yeah, played Arcs, liked a lot of the ideas behind it, but it was definitely the kind of game where you're being mean to the other player. Through like tricks and traps and moving your units around correctly. And unfortunately I think Shell had a worse time because she started by beating on me, but I was able to like rebuff her, and then it's just all ammo plaques. I guess we'll just do this. I was able to push her back and then more or less just beat her up after that point, and it was slightly angsty by the end. Because I think I was just like in her home system just shooting her ships. Okay, is this another ominous presence? We just immediately go into a boss fight. Alright, sure, why not? Yeah, if you haven't seen Arcs yet, it's like one part trick-taking, one part pseudo 4X strategy. It's actually really cool. I like it a lot. Okay, let's get one of these. There we go. And then we get a new thing. Played Aeon's End. Yeah, I thought it was okay. Well, I guess we'll figure this one out. Yeah, I don't know what this one's going to look like. It's a big circular tree. So this could be anything. I'll have to play Aeon's End again with like a larger group. Because yeah, I have the digital version. I played that and it was fun. Oh, big centipede tree. Gotcha. I see. So we probably want to just light the lanterns. Oh. That didn't work. Okay. God, I hate the look of this sucker. Okay, looks like it... Oh! Hit him in the globuloids. Okay, and I can't block him. Okay, doesn't work. I don't actually think he's going to be hitting Yoshiro. Yeah, I think I just got to remember to dodge. Oh. And he takes more damage if he's in the light. So we might actually want to quickly... Oh. Trigger a couple of those. It's just send him back for defense. Because they're taking, she's potentially going to be taking damage anyway. What I should do, however, is get all of these on. Okay, now regenerate health. I'm not in a hugely concerning place. Let's wait. There we go. And yeah, we've got a bunch of these archers. Yeah, it's almost dead. There he goes. The boss fights are neat. Very unique. So do these guys. Adept at finding hidden items and picking locks, the thief can be deployed during the day to dig out buried treasure. At night, however, they'll run and hide from battles. Ooh. Something at least one of those, because I've seen a lot of buried treasure chests on levels. Defeat him within 3 minutes. We'll have to come back to that one later. Ooh. Okay, so if I check the base, Jizo statue repairs, cool. I think the one thing I will complain about with this game is, as much as I love the like visual style that they're leveraging here for like the yokai and whatnot, the actual environments kind of suck. Like, It is kind of bad when the yokai realm is infinitely prettier than the than realism. I think it's because it's like PS3 realism in a not great way. Okay, return to the tent for the reward. Ah, gotcha. Foot of the Gods. Increases speed of carving the spirit path. It's okay. Okay, stage selection. Okay, so these two are completely done, so let's go back to this one and work on those repairs. And also boost my archers, because it is time to max them out. Unless there's more tiers that I don't know about. Well, their masket's cool. Okay, it's already been upgraded. So I don't think I could do more with these guys. Thief is interesting. Number of rations pillaged from treasure chests discovered by the thief. Crystals can now open locks. Increases the number of rations. Crystals, and nighttime will gather drop crystals in place of so. Well, that's kind of good. Sure. We'll grab exactly one thief. They might end up being kind of expensive too. It's fine. Grab more of that. We'll have to go retrieve from the other one, but that's okay. I think I'm always going to have a somewhat derision for games that are trying to have like realistic lighting and textures. Sometimes it works, but like nine times out of 10 with a game, it just makes it look painfully generic to me. Okay. Henry Village. There's once a man whose ostracizing greed cut him off from those around him. In search of new connections, he ended up here, where he started a new village. Save the 8 villagers and reconnect the strands of fate that were cut by the defilement. This is going to be one of those situations where they both die at the end, isn't it? Yoshiro's condition is deteriorating due to the effects of the defilement. It's only a matter of time before So loses their physical form. Be wise to prepare more than usual tonight. Assign roles to the villagers and command the carpenters to repair the contraptions in the area. Okay. Can I actually check bonus objectives? Doesn't seem like it. Bolstering rings. Villagers inside a bolstering ring are bestowed with increased attack power and movement speed. Oh, you know what? Just realized. Can I not? Okay. Cannot. So, command the thief to unlock hidden treasure chests. Find items during daytime, they'll flee at night. Okay, so we'll get one thief, and I'll try and keep an eye out for it. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like he's just going to be repairing one by one. I wonder if having more guys not given a role affects anything. Probably not. Yeah, so if there's a treasure chest, I'll have to make sure I give him a direction to go pop it open. So I don't know if he'll do so automatically. I'm seeing a bunch of them around. Okay. The next one. We got plenty of time. Don't know what I want to do crystals-wise. I don't even know what the point of crystals are, frankly. Because yeah, I've been above cap most of this time. Yeah, I should have done this from the beginning. I guess it does cost me 50 every time I make a man. Okay. Repairs have been requested. We just have to wait. I think I've gotten every guy. Okay. There's one over here, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, I have no idea if any of the treasure is actually good. Can't repair that, but I can get rid of these guys. For treasures. There we go. Back on Twitch now. Huzzah. Yeah, I'm going to try and do this a little bit more often. My schedule is going to be slightly nightmarish for a while. But especially during the summer, it's easy because Shell goes over to her grandmother's on Sundays and then to her parents to go swim. At least for the foreseeable future, that's going to be kind of what the schedule is. Though it does really depend on what my schedule looks like. One of the reasons why I often have trouble... I often have trouble streaming is just because, like, embargoes are an issue that I have to, like, contend with. Let's see. Still got time. How many rations do I have? 8. There's one more of these. Not seeing any more buried treasure chests, and they haven't been the most lucrative. Where's the last thing? I don't want to leave. There's these, like, weird defiled ghosty dudes that have smoke rising from them. And I need to find all of them to get the treasure, but I don't see the last one. Usually locked to the area, unless we already got it. Maybe I did. Nope. There's one more somewhere. I don't have much time. Request repairs. I'm gonna... Oh, if I switch this guy's role, it costs me money. That would cost me a fair bit, too. Oh, well, I got crystals for days. Okay. There's a normal guy in this mix. Oh, there he is. Not anymore. Okay, he's good. But seriously, where's the last of the weird defilement things? Oh well. I wonder, do you ever use Board Game Arena? So I played Board Game Arena with my my family. I haven't used it for recording yet, just because the site's a little ugly. Oh. That's why. Oh, is this thing going to be marching her forward? Okay. Been possessed by Hidarugami, so can no longer recover from spirit state. Work together with the villagers, offer up enough crystals to save Yoshiro. Okay. How much do you need? I don't know, I have a lot. So I'm gonna need about 800. More than I already have. Well, that's fun. Okay, do I want to move the rest down here? It's kind of tempting because this is supposedly going to empower them. Oh, you know what? Actually, move this guy back. I think we want to move the priest down here. Yeah, hopefully they'll do enough damage. They seem to. Problem is I'm going to need a lot. Let's see. Because I can't fight or do anything, so the best I can do is just kind of wander around for a bit. Jumping, I'm once again trying to find the last of the weird corrupted guys. If they are present, I don't see them. So they might either be in the next region, or they might not show up yet. Oh, that's a decent chunk. Yeah, so if I'd actually saved my resources a little bit, I could have made this go by a little faster. It's okay. Because, yeah, if I'd kept the thief just as the thief. Yeah, the gate's looking fine, though. I don't think we have anything to worry about. I think the trick would have been to fix that up and expand it out a little bit more. Finally found you online. What an exciting day. Yeah, I'm gonna not be reliable until I have a house, I think is my answer. My previous livings... So, my first apartment that I got out in Kansas had concrete walls and floors, and so it was just so easy for me to it was just so easy for me to stream there because it didn't matter what time of day it was. Nope. Uh-oh. Well, let's just hope they win or something. I can also heal them. Wait. Pile them along this edge. See if they can actually pot shot them as they go by. Otherwise, I'm going to have to move the entire group up. Problem is, I have... Uh-oh. I have no melee units. How are they doing? They're doing freaking fine. Yeah, they managed to stun him. I think the double shot on the archers just has rendered them extremely powerful. Alright, that's more than enough. Or not, actually. This might be just shy. Oh, come on! It's because I roll changed the thief. But yeah, once I have a house, one of my things that I really want to do is just, yeah, in the evenings when I'm done with work and don't have anything else to do, just set up and play through, honestly, a lot of older games that I haven't finished is the, like, real ideal for me. Because, yeah, I'd like to play through the dot hack games, for example. I don't know, just, I've always wanted to. I had a friend that was obsessed with them in middle school. And, like, I should have picked them up then, because, God, they're expensive now. There we go. She's just having a bad week, ain't she? Oh, but we got a new mask. Sumo wrestler. Skilled at close-range combat. The sumo wrestler's exceedingly robust physique attracts surrounding seethe. So there's our tank. Moment of peace, some Mitsubi. Consume 1,900 or fewer crystals. Huh. So if I play that again... Ooh. Yeah. I'm actually going to have to replay some of these because the rewards for... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The Muka de Joro within 3 minutes. I was 2 seconds off. Ouch. Well, I guess first and foremost, let's go here. I just finished Dragon Age Inquisition after 12 years last week. Oh, yeah, that'd do it. Yeah, I've never finished Inquisition. I got, like, partway through. I think there was, like, a dragon or something you fight kind of early on. No, never mind. I got a little further. I think I got to the first city. And then I got, like, obsessed with crafting. And then I forgot about the game because busy. One of those where, like, I kind of want to go back, but kind of like what I was talking about with this one. It's... I have a... Let's see. I don't want to say like a hesitation, a resistance, a something. I can now pick locks, which is interesting. Sumo. Max health, attack power, shatter the ground. Causes surrounding seethe to tumble and fall. And take damage. Or stumble and take damage. Doesn't inflict flying seethe. So good for stuns. I mean, this guy's just a big old tank. Take a look at the woodcutter. I'm gonna undo this object. Or this bonus. I am not using them enough. Yeah, I struggle with anything over 50 to 60 hours. Oh yeah. I mean, for me, it's anything over 20 is tough. I've been chipping my way through Death Stranding 2. And, like, I actually like Death Stranding 2. I liked Inquisition well enough, but it's one of those where it's like, big game just doesn't hold my interest long enough. Yeah, I've been doing some old PS2 RPGs. Yeah, like, that's what I want to do to some degree, is, like, go back to those older games and just see what they were about. I mean, this is the same thing here. Alchemy Factory is over 500 hours. I mean, yeah, like, there's no shade if there's a single game that actually does hold your attention. Like, oh, I wonder if this is actually one of those that I have to... Oop. I actually have to fix up the village before we do that mission again. Oh, and we need all the lumber from all over the place. Gotcha. That's interesting. Okay. Is there enough lumber? I think there is. Okay, so now they're going to... That was a whistle. They're going to bring all that lumber over. Then, do we get a new suite? Looking for the pouchy looking things. These. Yeah, so they're just going to be grabbing the timbers, bringing them over there. Alright, perfect. Well, I think that was pretty successful. Do we want to go back and... do we want to go back and actually finish some of these bonus objectives really quickly? It's a little tempting.